Hi, welcome to the Beyond Science Initiative Conference. I'm Tuekpe from Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and I'm presenting on the effectiveness of nutrition education intervention on knowledge and nutritional status of all school-age children in Kumasi metropolis. This is an outline of my study. Nutrition is said to be a key to overall good health, and proper nutrition is essential for us to look, think, and perform at our best. Nutrition can be defined as the process by which nutrients obtained by living organisms are utilized to support all life processes. And childhood is a very important stage of life because when modifiable health behaviors acquired during this period can be carried on all the way to adulthood. Inadequate nutrients can lead to malnutrition, or having excessive of a particular nutrient can lead to malnutrition. Out of about 10.9 million death cases each year in developing countries, 60% can be linked to malnutrition, and evidence of poor dietary practices among the school-age children in developing countries have accumulated over the years. In Ghana, nutrition intervention has over the years focused on children below the ages of 5 and also pregnant women. However, there's been no nutritional status. There's been no nutritional status on school-age children in Ghana. Also, no research on the effectiveness of nutrition intervention on nutritional status and knowledge. The main objective of my study is to test for the effectiveness of nutrition education intervention program on school-age children in Kumasi metropolis, specifically to test for the effectiveness of nutrition intervention on nutritional knowledge, the practices and nutrition status. We are hoping that at the end of this study, we are able to bridge the current knowledge gap and to create awareness to all stakeholders concerning how school-age children nutrition can really affect their nutritional status so that they can put proper measures in place to enable this to influence this and also provide opportunities for interventions in school-age children. Ethical approval and permission was sought from the Committee of Human Research, Publication and Ethics, KNUST, Ghana Education Service, and also from all school authorities. Out of all the primary schools in Kumasi metropolis, we randomly selected 10 schools to enroll this project. Primary 5 children within the ages of 9 and 13 years were selected for this project, and the sample size of this project was 433 people. This diagram shows a study design and flow of the project. The study was a longitudinal study, and it started in September 2016, whereby we had an initial assessment of the nutritional status. Then we followed on to assess the dietary intake of the school-age children from October to December 2016. Then on May 2017, we had a baseline knowledge assessment of all the school-age children. Then from the baseline knowledge assessment involved giving the children questionnaires to assess the knowledge they had on nutrition. Then we had from June to October 2017 was where we had the intervention. Then we had an impact assessment on November 2017. The intervention enabled us. During the intervention, we grouped all the 10 schools into 4 categories. The Group A group was nutrition education group. Group B, we educated them on physical activity education. Group C had both nutrition and physical activity education. And we left the large group, that's the Group D, as the control group, where we gave them no form of education. During the intervention, we provided nutrition education and physical fitness education. For nutrition education, we educated the children on food groups, the food nutrients, the importance of the functions of the food nutrients, the sources that they could get these food nutrients. And for the food sources, we tried to let them understand that they are very affordable ones you could get around, which are equally having very good nutritional value. We also made them understand the deficiencies they can get as a result of not taking a balanced diet. Physical fitness was also something we educated the school children about. On physical fitness, we taught them about the importance of physical activities, forms of physical activities, among others. During this education process, we had PowerPoint presentation, video presentation, and also we had flashcards to even and make the children understand and have a better pictorial view of the study. Data was taken before and after the study, the intervention, and the data focused on the nutritional status, physical and physical fitness. For nutritional status, we focus on the anthropometrics, 24-hour dietary recall, and food frequency. For physical fitness, we focus on 50-meter run, hand grip, among the others you can see here. These images represent how we took the data on the nutritional status of the school-age children. Now, the table here also represents the baseline nutritional status of the school-age children. The BMI-for-age Z score of the school-age children was normal according to the WHO categorization for BMI-for-age Z score. However, the mean for age Z score being recorded here was a negative value, that's negative 0.24, and you can see it fell between the lower range of the normal for nutritional status. Thus, you can see that most of the children were closer to being underweight. The overall effect of the intervention on nutrition knowledge and BMI status is what you can see on these tables here. From the first table, you can tell that there was a positive impact on the nutritional knowledge of the school-age children after the intervention program, and the overall BMI for age also was impacted or improved from the mean difference we can see on the table here. This table also represents the effect of the intervention on the nutritional knowledge within the various groups. Within the various groups, the table makes us understand that there was also an improvement in all the groups in the nutritional knowledge of the school-age children. However, the group which received the nutrition education intervention received the highest impact in nutritional knowledge. This can be as a result of educating the children basically on the importance of the food nutrients and how best they could take these food nutrients. Also, the effect of the intervention on the BMI-for-age Z score within the groups can be seen on this table. On this table, we can tell that there was also an improvement in all the various intervention groups for BMI-for-age Z score. However, the nutrition group had the highest impact for BMI-for-age Z score, and this can be as a result of the education we gave to the children, which perhaps had influenced their nutritional behavior and also had a way of influencing their diets and improving their BMI for age. In conclusion, the BMI status and nutritional knowledge improved in all the schools, irrespective of the type of intervention or whether the school received intervention or not. Among the intervention groups, the nutrition intervention group received the strongest impact on nutritional knowledge and BMI status. And also there was a positive relationship and correlation between the nutritional knowledge and also positive correlation between the BMI status before and after the intervention. Thus, an individual who has high nutritional knowledge before the intervention will have a higher nutritional knowledge after the intervention. Therefore, at the end of this study, the BMI status and nutritional knowledge of all the school-age children had improved drastically. These are a few recommendations. We recommend that the nutrition education should be included in various school curriculum, and also next time the sample size should be also increased. We also hope that the study should be done to add more knowledge to add up to the knowledge of the study. These are my references, and thank you very much.